Hello, hello, hello. I don't know why I say goodbye. I say hello. 3, 2, 1. And welcome back to a new game actually called Company of Crime. Now, let us turn the music down a little bit. Right, so I don't obviously want it a little bit. I don't want to get copyrighted, you see. So, right. So, welcome to Company of Crime. So, if you've been watching my previous videos, I'm currently playing through Gangsters 2 Vendetta. Now, this is a very gangsters game. Also, it's in line with Empire's Sins. So, let's have a look at this, shall we? So I've already played through the tutorial. I'm going to play it on bog standard.
London, the heart of culture and commerce. Layer after layer of history spanning across centuries. The youth of the 60s is determined to take control of their own lives, and especially their own styles, from hippies to mods and rude boys to lemonheads. While the young are busy liberating themselves from the strict morals of society and responsibilities of adulthood, the Parliament is in an uproar. Britain is facing a financial crisis it has never seen before. The value of British steel on the global market has plummeted, and the government struggles to join the European Economic Community. As a response to the government's plans to regulate the steel industry, the well-known business magnate Clayton Reed, owner of nearly 80% of London's steel manufacturing, closes the doors of his factories, leaving nearly 320,000 people facing the dole. The formerly bustling industrial buildings are to be converted into modern residential homes. Recession and the imminent devaluation of the pound add to the rise of working-class poverty, insecurity, and civil unrest. Crime rates have never been higher. Scotland Yard is struggling to curb the corruption within the police force and in civil society.
What time is it, Nate? Well, in fact, you know what? Let's go through this. Right, so pretty much what you're doing here is you're playing as a gangster, basically. And you kind of recruit people. I've done this level, so I kind of know what happens. So now watch me absolutely mess it up. So let's start. What time is it, Nate? 1:45 midnight. He should close the shop at any time now. Remember the plan. When he steps out, we jump him and knock him out. Then we steal as many jewels as we can and get through the back alley. Are you ready, Ali? Ready as I'll ever be. A quick job and out. There'll be a quick job in and out, and we'll be gone before he comes to. Right. So basically, what we're doing here. These are my characters here. Got all these hotkeys here. But let's just get on with the game. You'll kind of pick it up in a minute. You can lock the place and go home already. I'll stay for a while and check the books. The coast is clear, let's do this. So you're not really allowed to kill anyone. So basically it's kind of, this is like a tutorial mission really. And then you get to and then we're going to move out here. Give him a wallop. There we are, boom boom. Very 80s. There we are. Give him a good wallop. Fighting group against single enemy gives you a tactical advantage. Trying up the opponent's renders to immobilize them. Right, so basically it's asking you to like tie him up here. Tie up. And then she's going to give him a good wallop. Kick to the nut kick.
Ding, ding, ding. You're out.
Phew, I didn't expect him to put that much of a fight. Let's grab the goods and get out of here. Your turn. There's one in there.
What's that?
Nothing, Sonny. Nothing's happening in here.
Hey, I got something here.
Sure, whatever. Found something?
I've called the police, so be here anytime now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep stealing stuff though. Oh shit, the owner was still here. We'll have to deal with him as well. We have enough jewelry, let's just go.
Someone called the bobbies.
You know, that sort of hurts that. The tiles in front of an outside character are considered zone of control. I want to go that way. So this tile in front of this side of the character are considered zones of control. The character may enter a zone of control, but then they are locked into combat. Moving within or away of the zone of control results in a free melee attack for the opponent. If the attack is successful, the target is unable to disengage far away from combat. Try and disengage from combat. No, I'm gonna beat his bloody brains in. Oh, it's not letting me. Bloody thing. Weapon taken. You are gonna get a nice headbang.
Sit the fuck down.
That was very nice, wasn't it?
Coppers, outside.
What's that?
I'm on it.
Pretty much what we've got to do now is just let everyone escape. Oh, you're getting Haha, arrest failed. What does this say here? Brace for it. Refills 3 stamina and get 2 armor. Ignore enemies control zone. Can we not just run? Run. Get outside the door.
Last one out buys the round.
There we are. We're done. Number 5. Escape. See you later, mashed potato. Oh. Missed. You bloody missed, you idiot. Get out of here. Come on, sometime today. And that is like pretty much the first mission. It's a nice quick mission now. So, enemy units, 0 please. Enemies escape 0. Follow freely on evidence. Alright, so let's return to the HQ. So you toss out any weapons, because you can't take the chances that cops will find those with these weapons. You need to toss them out into a river. Just remember, never go skinny dipping there.
Our tomfoolery at the jewellers went without a hitch. Nate kept rabbiting on how I shouldn't get too giddy about it. I figured if we do a job like this once or twice a year, we'd be living like their royal fucking majesties of East End. Then again, we still had to get shot at the sparkles. The best we could hope for was fencing them for tuppence on the shilling. So, Nate gave a bell to a few old mates of his. He smiled and said, why settle for East End when we can have the whole of London? Nate trusted his pals with the gems, and they promised to knock on some doors for us in return. The local establishments ought to purchase their peace of mind from our newly founded Alienates Insurance and Protection Limited. Getting a one-time pop was the start, but if we want to do this proper, we need the velvet rolling in regular.
Right, so we are at the main town, as you can see here. We've got quite a few different areas. And we can hire crew members. So, what you do, go over here to the hire crew. So this area shows the objectives that are fulfilling. These will bring criminal careers to the plot of the game forward, but fulfilling the objectives often have multiple means to achieve them. It seems our current objective is to hire the first gang member. Let's go crew view through the button at the bottom screen. Alright, so as you can see here, we've got quite a few different guys. I'll let it run through its tutorial anyway, and then in the screen you can see all relevant information about the crew members. You can level them up when they acquire enough experience points and hire new ones. This area shows the class of your unit. There are 4 classes and each colour coded. Through the game, let's see who else is here. Currently, your criminal standing allows you to have 4 crew members. As your career progresses, you will increase this limit via several methods, for example, coercing ownerships of pubs. Let's fulfill our objectives and hire 4 crew members. Each recruit costs money to hire. Worse yet, you'll have to pay them each month a salary as well.
Sure thing.
Right, so let's have a look. So 7 health, 6 health, 7. Right, so Ratface, Halford, Hitchcock. Bouncer is a fighter class. They are good for dealing damage. They will also help break bottlenecks since they are learned to throw people around and influence the positioning of enemy gang members. So it is definitely someone I want to be. And then what you can also do is pick these here. So you kind of go 1, 2, maybe that one, that one, that one. So newcomer, heave to side, throw sideways and deal damage. Wrestle an enemy, making them skip their turn to receive extra damage.
I'm on it.
Hear him. Brain. So definitely need a brain. That's definitely not one of the crazes that Richie Cray. Brian is excellent at range situation. He can support others from a distance. They're the best shooters and gunfighters. So
Yes, I'm single and ready to mingle. Judging by the picture you sent me, you've got a lovely pair of eyes. Yes.
So all I can really do at the minute, because I just dropped the bloody keyboard, is now hire more bouncers. Right, so that I don't know what happened. Oh, that was my crew, sorry. Right, so I'm gonna hire him,
Jolly good.
and then smuggler. So smugglers is in both melee brawls and gunfights. Smugglers specialise lies and ability to get out of places or to places where packing extra punch. Right, so Torture is an expert in causing different status effects on enemies, eyes, knees, and bollocks. I really safe when the Torture is around, so we could definitely go hire this person here.
Mint.
Right, so we've just got a few different missions have come up now. Now you have to, every time you do something like a mission, there is a cooldown for the gangster or whatever you want to call them, but there is a cooldown, so you can't just throw all you guys straight in there. So now that we have a crew, we need to work smarter, not harder. The local business owners are right for the picking, but we need to work more low-key, persuading local business owners to pay us monthly protection fees. Secure at least 100 for our extortions a month. So obviously you can see we're losing 120 a month, so we need to definitely secure 100. There are two resources: money and influence. Money buys and pays your stuff. Influence, on the other hand, is used for several places. Getting narcotics or weapon costs you influence, but so does building a legal cover for your criminal operations or getting police off your back. So you can see I've got 3 missions currently. Let's go to the barbershop. So this one gets us 25 a month, and it goes, and this up here is like your wanted level sort of. So this is a location view. On your left, see basic information about location. This shows who owns a location, level, location that dictates how strong opponents to be expected. You have a tactical mission there, go from level 1 to 3. This shows the effects you would have. This shows resources in the building we create you each month if you were to own it. This is not to be confused on the income you get from extorting. Don't be surprised that sometimes extorting brings more money than owning the place. After all, if you are talented to running legal business, why would you need to break the law anyway? This is available assignment seems like the only available at the moment. So, money, respect, influence. Right. So I think now what we can do, we can check the assignings. Again, time doesn't go forward before you click this button, so obviously it's on the time as well, if I did forget to mention that. So I want 2 people running this one here. And then let's just go back, and then we want to take that one as well. Let's take the pub. So the pub produces a lot of there we are. Right. So we'll take this one first, I think, and then hopefully we'll move over. This is the crew selection screen. You can choose which gang members you want to take the mission, and you can choose the equipment they should carry. You haven't unlocked any equipment, so you're happy to just choose music, choose units. So you can see I've got pretty much nothing. So I've got 3 or 3. Got planning. Now you can pick the front door, back door at the minute. So here you can choose where to drag your units, drag them, drop them, different entrances from the map. To the right you can also see the entry points there in the red area. It's restricted, where your units will automatically start a fire. So I have done this mission, I've not done any past this one. If you go through the back door, send 2 people. If you go through the front, send 1. We're going to go 1, 2. And then you're going to go through the front door, so I can kind of pin some. So knockout targets. Right, so here we are, we're right into the mission now. So you can't see anybody here apart from the employee, 1 employee. You can see this boss is here. And there is other civilians, so let's enter in here.
Sure thing. Oi! I've got something here.
Right, so as you can see, there's literally just one person here. Right, let's enter in here, sneak in. Fight starts. See how you couldn't see them people before? You bloody bagger. Marked. Ow. Hurt. Ooh.
The fuck
I love
down.
hitting women. It's my favourite thing in the world to do. Come on, mate. You should have let her go. Oh, you missed. Punk. Right, let's see what attacks we have. Threaten. Brace for it. Hunker down. So a hit with a chair causing 0 to 1 damage with 4 to 6 damage. We're just gonna beat her. Take that and one more. Missed. Right, so missed, don't believe I missed that one. Missed that one as well.
Lights out. Police coming.
How the police
Oi!
coming?
I've got something here.
Come on. No, I don't go and help her. No, don't do that. Right, so as you can see, what I didn't mention before, you see little loot bags around. Right, so there's one there. So we'll go and pick up the loot bag.
Found something.
Picked up loot. And then there's obviously one here.
Last one out. Buys the rounds. What's that?
I reckon one more. We'll leave her to it. Can we see any other bags? Nope. So let's just shoot off.
Okay, give me a moment.
Let's get him out of here. And we'll get him out of there as well. See you later, mashed potato.
Sit the fuck down!
Sit the fuck down. Alright, so we did that bit without the police coming really, which was good. So we got 25 loot, knocked out 2, and we got 1 injury, which is pretty good. So go to HQ now. Right guys, so you know what, I think I'm actually gonna leave it on that for today. It's the first 2 missions. I'm just testing these out, see how they go. If they go good or bad, I'm sure you'll let me know. So let's just, before we do that, we'll level up and then we'll leave it on that. So from here we can pick any of these 2. So Haymaker or Bull Rush. And I think I'm going to go for Haymaker, just because it does double damage. And then just to keep it different, I'll do Bull Rush with this one. And this one here, road tested, headbutt or make an enemy unable to move. I'm definitely going to go for headbutt in a minute. Right, so thank you very much for watching this episode. I do appreciate it. and I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to do a couple of episodes really, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and goodbye.